This is some stuff, man. Hi guys, what's up? This is Addie here and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you guys for watching my videos, that really means a lot to me. So recently I had the privilege to talk to one of the senior pros from your beautiful country Bangladesh, and brother G. Fakhruddin Ahmed. Like, I had a good conversation with him where, you know, he explained me so many things about the old fusion of Bangla rock, and you know how Bangla rock got influenced, and how, you know, Bangladeshi bands came into existence back in the 60s 70s, and how, you know, some of the artists who used to exist for independence of Bangladesh, and how so many artists at that point of time, you know, brought the vintage rock stuff in Bangladesh. So brother suggested me to check out a very renowned singer called Azam Khan. Before starting this reaction today, I actually went to some of the sites to get an idea. You know, I simply did not want to react without knowing anything about the head and tail of the artist. So I managed to cut certain articles about Azam Khan, whose original name was actually Mahabubul Haq Khan, and he was born in the year 1950. Sadly, he passed away in 2011 because of cancer. But he was a songwriter, record producer, lead singer of that time of a band called Uchcharon, which was somewhat known as the pop rock or rock and roll band as per the website. You know, he has been a part of a lot of amazing songs, and he was also a freedom fighter, and he also used to play kind of folk music as per what's written in the website. And I think they first appeared on Bangladesh television in 1972. They got commercial success with the hit song called Rail Liner Oi Bostite, and in 1975, sorry. And there were some more other songs, you know, that he has released over these years, and he got the second highest civilian honor award, and also he got the nicknames of Pop Samrat, that means Pop Emperor, and the Rock Guru. Now this is really amazing, guys, because, you know, I see that the culture of, you know, the Western music or rock music that he brought into the country back in like almost, you know, 50 plus years ago. It's really amazing to even think of all these things now when I sit down and make reaction videos like this. It's very important to know sometimes the history of music evolution. Sometimes for someone like me who wants to learn something, you know, I simply don't want to make reaction videos without the head and tail of it. I've explored close to 30 plus bands from Bangladesh so far, varying from pop, rock, you know, metal, extreme metal. So now I have got an idea of different genres that are existing in Bangladesh, but that means that you just cannot expect a country to just start a metalcore band out of nowhere. The roots has to be, you know, there from a long time, decades and decades back. And now to solve this puzzle, getting to know about Azam Khan probably gives me an idea that someone who has thought about rock and roll music back in the 1970s, you know, so obviously his influence amongst the crowd, amongst the people, amongst the musicians, or amongst, you know, the new age musicians who are there performing in your country right now. So that really helps me. Similarly, also when I make videos for other countries, sometimes I try to go and check out old stuff and all. The reason being, it just gives me an idea, okay, how rock or metal music would have been like 30-40 years back then. So if you imagine to have lead guitarist or playing solos in songs back in 1970s, so you can imagine the upcoming bands, if at all they have grown up listening to their legends, they will definitely be, you know, into modern music. But when you hear a band of this generation 23, because now what has happened, for example, let's talk about metalcore. Metalcore is a new genre of music. You see metalcore from 2008 and metalcore until 23, until this year. There's a huge difference. You will find a huge difference between, there's a lot of breakdown difference, a lot of influential changes in metalcore genre altogether in the last 10 to 15 years. So just imagine someone making a metal music or someone probably making a rock music 50 years back would have been so different, right? So sometimes it's really important to, I feel, according to me, not for everyone. It all depends on someone who wants to explore more music. Someone who just enjoys watching, listening to songs, for them, I think they don't have to apply their brain like how I apply sometimes. But I really appreciate you, brother Ahmed, at least getting to know about the history or the essence of rock music for irrespective of any specific country. If that is helping me to understand and spread the knowledge to the rest of the world, why not just explore this? So here I am to check out a song called Jibone Kichu Pabonare. Quite excited, guys, so without wasting much time, let's check this out. So we are ready, guys. Let's give it up for this legend of Bangladesh. That's like pure rock and roll, man. Nice. Dude, this is lead, man. This song is not just simply a song, because when you hear it, I can literally vibe along with this song. Feels really amazing, and more importantly, it's literally like brother also told me that they have influenced by Rolling Stones and some other amazing legendary bands of that time, and completely it makes sense when you hear their sound, because this is literally how rock and roll bands used to sound back then, and this is so good, man. Going back 50 years down the line, getting to know about the widespread rock culture that existed in Bangladesh, even though there were things were right, or I'm guessing that things were pretty different back then. But man, this is some amazing stuff, man. This is really good. Awesome. This is really inspiring, man. some stuff, man. This is amazing, man. Whoa. Now it completely makes sense to me when I check out songs of Orthohin or Warface when they started in the 80s or the late 80s or whatever, in the 90s, or when I see some amazing artists like one of the best, I would say, Art Cell, and all the other bands that I've reacted so far. Probably it makes sense to me why the musical intensity or the quality of music they have released is way higher than the normal bands, ordinary bands. Because when you hear songs of Warface or Orthohin or Power Surge or probably even Art Cell, you know, they have defined their song in such a rank that it's hard for some other random bands to just come up and just tell that, you know, I can make music like them. You can't do that, you know. And now it makes sense when you hear stuff like this in the 1970s, which was already existing in Bangladesh. So that literally makes sense. From the evolution has started a long way back. I think the kind of appreciation or the kind of support people like Azam Khan and other people would have got back then, I don't think in India many bands would have got. Even if they did so, probably, you know, it was just restrictive. And that's where I feel that, you know, somewhere down the line, I really want to preserve the same musical scene of India itself, and I make those reaction videos for the old artists, or probably, you know, those amazing bands which are releasing some amazing songs, but they hardly have followers or viewers. It can be also because of we have a lot of population and the country is widespread with different languages. But having said that, coming back to this song, I mean, like, this is an amazing stuff, man. Seriously good. The solo at the middle of the song and the outro was really amazing. Really love the bass line, was really cool. You know, those rolling over of the drums. It's literally a Bangla rock and roll song, and I guess people who are still listening to them and people who grew up listening to songs like this, I'm sure that most of you would be, you know, either talented musicians or you will have a great knowledge of music. So it was really a nice time for me to explore some, you know, old vintage stuff. Always gives me happiness, and I'm sure that you guys also had a good time. At the end of the day, what you need is like peace of mind and some good music to relax to. I'm really happy that I've come across this amazing artist. So I'll remember a lot of things about Bangladeshi music. Thanks to all of you for taking your time out, writing down all these comments. I might have not replied to some of the comments and stuff. Sometimes comment gets hidden and stuff, but that doesn't mean that I don't read them. I try my best to go through all the comments, and sometimes the feedbacks also. People, when you don't like some of the things. As a content creator, I try my best to bring out everything possible from different countries, and this is why I'm here for, and I hope you guys had a good time. So thank you for watching this. Take care of yourself, stay in good spirits, be healthy, keep supporting rock and metal music, and stay blessed. I will be back soon with another video. Thank you, take care, dhonnobad, namaste, and stay metal.